Hi folks, this is a quick reaction to the Scotland against Australia game. Final score, Scotland 15, Australia 13. I am happy with that result. I'll take a win against any of the three big Southern Hemisphere nations any day of the week. It was a bit of a scrappy game, to be honest. I think both sides did try to play rugby, but the fluidity with both sides wasn't really there as much as it could be. That first half, I thought Scotland should have gone for the 3 points earlier than we did, but we eventually did get the try through Hamish Watson to go 7-0 up. It was a lovely piece of play off a driving maul, great innovation, set up the driving maul through Grant Gilchrist. Hamish Watson got the ball at the back and went in to score the try. Australia can feel a bit hard done by with that Michael Hooper disallowed try to a point, but I think Romain Poit did make the right call in yellow carding the Australian prop, because I don't think he intentionally went in with any malice to try and clear Matt Fagerson out as he did, but he did make contact with his face as he did, and by letter of the law, if that happens, the referees have to start at red and then work down depending on mitigating factors. So they made the right call there, and James O'Connor kicked a penalty just before half time to make it 7-3, and then the Aussies got a try in the second half, which was very well worked off a scrum. It came out to Leota, who had Sam Skinner in no man's land coming out of the defence, and Leota capitalised it, cut inside, cut back outside, and went in to score the try to make it 10-7 to the Wallabies. And then a brilliant dive from Ewan Ashman after sustained pressure from Scotland, where Ewan Ashman went into the left-hand corner. He dived superbly, Louis Rees-Zammit-esque with his dive as he went in to score to make it 12-10, and then later James O'Connor kicked a penalty to make it 13-12 to the Wallabies, and then Finn Russell responded with a penalty to seal the win for Scotland, 15-13. A tense game, as I said. The fluidity of the game wasn't there as much as it could. I think from Australia's point of view, they can be disappointed, especially with James O'Connor at 10. I felt too often he played as the second receiver and he kicked the ball away too much. I think Finn Russell for Scotland kicked the ball away a bit too much for my liking as well. I would have liked to see the ball in hand a bit more from both sides, but yeah, I think on the whole, we can be happy with the result. A lot to work on, especially with regards to being slicker with ball in hand. I think we need to do better there more consistently. And at times being a bit smarter as well. I thought our defence on the whole actually today was pretty good, but there were one or two times where it creaked a bit, and there were times when we had the ball, we were a bit loose for it. And Australia, having the talent they do in their backline, are dangerous from broken play. So that's where we need to tidy up. And as we know, the South African backline, they're more than capable of capitalising in broken play too. So overall, happy enough with the victory. Roll on next week. It's going to be a different challenge against the Springboks, but I'm hoping we're up for it, and if we can cope with our physicality, I would say we've got every chance, but it's going to be very, very difficult. Thank you very much for listening, folks. Take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you later on.